With the greatest respect, Chaplain, I think this is a gross overreaction. The insurgency will blow over. It always does. And if we commit to war with Medial now, we can't play that card for another 5 years. It's not about the rabble-rousers, Felgo. It's about the mana. My singers in Liberty have seen the test firsthand. The damn stuff is militarized now. It's not a theory. It's working. And the world supply sits beneath a country that's rightfully ours. Perrin is right. We cannot let the faithless nations build armies of casters when we sit handcuffed to our principles. We're not considering using ourselves, I trust. The Pantheon's edicts have been very clear. I'll tell you what the Pantheon says when I've damn well written it. I won't be the chaplain who let Kalan's last chance at supremacy slip through our fingers. We move on my deal. I'll announce in Friday's sermon. Holy shit. Was that as bad as it sounds? So much worse than we dared to hope. We wanted something with the kick, we got nitroglycerin. This medieval stuff is what we wanted. I never dreamed you just openly admit they lie about the Pantheon. Am I gonna derail things if I ask for a primer on the Pantheon? You know we honor our dead here, right? More than honor. You'd call it worship. The chapel claim their high priest can hear them all, speaking as one. That's the Pantheon. There's a history to the real thing, but the chapel version is just free to claim everyone we've ever loved is asking us to do what they want. And now we have the head of church and state outright admitting they make it up. This is fucking checkmate. Boy, you'd think. God, I hope Hestia saw this before he was blown. I'd kill to go down knowing I got the bastard this good. Should get some moderates fired up. Doll size. Probably not. Seriously? Now we hit the other brick wall we've been fighting. We can lick this on the free net tonight, but only tech-savvy kids with jailbroken phones can see it. They're already with us. Chapel controls the legal internet in every TV station. Everywhere your centrist dad gets his information. We can't get it through the chapel base till we break down that wall. But this is the megaton we drop when we do. Surely it'll make waves outside of Kalan. It might make the news, but what good does that do us? What information is new here? Your countries already know Chapel's a surveillance state, dictatorship with the mandatory religion enforcement police brutality hasn't moved any of them to action in the last 20 years. The DSR did impose sanctions. The people of Kalan, thank you for cutting us off. The Chapel didn't want foreign goods reaching us anyway. It just means the only tech we have access to is made by the institution we're fighting. Fair point, I'll shut up. I'm not trying to shut you down, I'm just tired. I'm tired of being told we have the world's moral support, but the nations don't commit a single dollar of actual support. We're not even asking for phones. A shipment of free-net phones would have turned the tide at Chalice Square 5 years ago. Is there a plan to get this out? I've heard rumors. There's a strike ready to go, just waiting on the payload, worth the blood price. Could be bullshit, though. I'm just a soldier. They don't tell me what I'm hitting till it's time to hit it. I might spill to foreigners like you. Sounds like a tomorrow problem. Yeah, I don't want to spend tonight talking politics. Wins this big don't come around this too often in a fight like ours. There's an old military tradition from the 1600s. If your victory spilled more blood than it cost, you drink the difference in claret. Wait, drink the blood of the dead? No, it's the blood of the living, right? She gets it. Can't speak to the symbolism. The blood math, check out. Come on, we've got 3 cases of 1975 that we liberated from Minister Seller, and he would fucking explode to know that foreigners and faith traders are the ones who got to drink it. The few friends who joined the Pantheon today. We carry their voices, and their voices carry us. The many who didn't, thanks to the foreigners with dirty tricks and ridiculous hats. Let's get started in the Kalan situation here. Okay. Dal Sabin sheltered us at okay. Rebel hideout. Chapel is about to invade. They about to invade. Is it Libely? Medial. They're about to invade Medial. and how this recording fits in. The recording revealed motives of... Chapel the Closed Fists? No. This is slightly harder. That's interesting. Slightly harder, yeah. Must be broadcast at... That seems right. Made at. Revealed motives of... The chapel. There we go. One connection left to make. Who do I need to left? Who's left to connect? Our team obtained the recording, all of which adds up to motive for invasion, mana stuff, reactor has used for mana stuff. All right. You've been quiet since we got to Kalam, because we're wasting our time here. Overthrowing a fascist regime and stopping a war? It's not our fight. We should be focused on Kennedy. It's urgent, the stakes are huge, and we can help. You can help. Later. I've got 6 months to live, and I want to make damn sure Kennedy hits them more before I do. My god, Tess, I had no idea it was that short, I'm sorry. It's... don't be. I just threw that out for effect. The truth is, there aren't enough cases for an accurate prognosis. So I get to live in limbo till it happens. That's awful. I'm sorry. I get that it's personal with Liv, but I can just make... Can I just make the Kalan case to you? It seems inevitable. This might be the war we're here to stop. I'm not here to stop a war. I'm here to kill the piece of shit who locked me up and forced me to serve her at gunpoint. Okay, that's why you came. But as a doctor, when there's a crisis, don't you drop everything to help? When I was a surgeon, maybe. With this power, my craft, I can save people when no one else can. That's my focus now. Someone else can help Kalan. Only we can stop Kennedy. Zan's the only one who can react before she hits. You're the only one with the tools and talent to track her. And I'm the only one who can resurrect you when you get yourself killed again. You think I'm talented? Don't get it twisted. It's just a fact. You found me in the middle of a desert in another country inside of 2 days while on the lam. What else would you call it? I actually found you the same night, but we had to wait for a ferry. You took the ferry to break me out? We don't have a chopper. You couldn't spring for a flight? We're on the lam. Ugh, should have stuck with the mafia. If only we can help Kalan. We're scalpels, not hammers. I'm new at it, but it seems like fighting a regime with 1,000 times your manpower is very much a scalpel problem. When you've got a medical degree, you can tell what's a scalpel problem. It's not a degree-level analogy, Des, so we can all gas the concept of precision. Ooh, she does have a spine in there somewhere. Did it take a medical degree to figure that one out? Hell yes. More spicy gen in future, please. I feel like you were losing this argument and somehow made it about me. But in sort of a nice way that's making me feel weird and unable to refocus. That was the play, yeah. Okay. We have no leads anyway. Why not help out till we do? Because it's a huge risk. Chapel don't kill people if they can help it. They lock them up so they can't be martyrs. Killed, I can fix. Captured, I can't. I've been jailed 2 times this week. As long as I have this gun, there won't be a third. Is this gonna be a problem? 1 more. You've got me for 1 more chapel up. Then I'm back on Kennedy, with or without you. I'd prefer with. So you're still a believer after all this? I'm a chorist. That's my faith, not the chapel. A chapel is a regime that's taking the threads of our belief and using them like puppet strings. Chorism runs deep enough in Kalan that if it's worked, on far too many people for far too long. What threads? Are dead. They're the closest thing we have to what you might call a god. We listen to them, honor them, above all else. Real chorism is learning to hear their voices and honoring their wishes in a way that makes sense. The chapel's version is that only they can hear the dead. You go to the priest to find out what your loved ones want you to do. So, where does the Pantheon fit into that? It's all of them in chorus, hence, chorused. In chorism, it was an abstract concept, something that unites us. Whoever we are, the love we have for the people we've lost reaches up to the Pantheon and connects us. Go far enough back, and someone I love who loves someone you love. I love someone who loves someone you love. I show them my respect. To them, by respecting you. Like a distant, annoying cousin. The chapel made it a tool of control. They say the anointed priests of the highest tier can hear the Pantheon, like it's a single voice. They have privileged access to what all of our dead families are telling us to do. If you come to it cold, the lie is blatant. But if you're raised into it, it runs deep. Are there a lot of chorus in the Resistance? Most of us. This isn't a secular revolt. We already had one of those in the 40s. That's how Medil got independent. Maybe a stupid question, but do you literally talk to the dead? Ever lost anyone? Yes. You can't hear their voice when you want to? Not enough. You get better at it. Like craft, if you're told it's not possible, you'll never try hard enough to truly do it. There's where, like, you imagine them talking to you? You talking to them? That's a very southern way of looking at it. You've been raised to value the impression someone leaves on you, part of them you still carry when they're gone. To you, that's a static thing, a footprint, so any signs of life you get from it must be imaginary. To us, it's a real part of them. And the closer you were, the more you love them, the more of them you carry with you. What does getting better at it look like? I can't do puzzles. My partner could. If I try one now, I ask him, Gita, what is this bullshit? And he'll come to me. Not the full solution. I'll never be as smart as him, but some flashlight of insight he would have had, and I take it from there. If I died first, he'd be sitting here telling you he could fix cars by asking me what the problem is. I'm so sorry. How long since he passed? 2 years now. Killed by a riot priest. He wasn't even protesting. Cared about the fight more than I did. Truth of, we probably would have never stood up to the chapel. But now I'm locked in with this fire in me, and I want to make him feel the full pain of that mistake every time I shoot up. Can you tell me something about him? Like what? Anything. He believes in me like no one else. I told you I'd never be as smart as him. I can already hear him jumping in to defend me. He'd be telling you I'm a genius with him. He'd tell you that I invented the carburetor. Bretter, which I didn't. He'd tell you I won a hockey tournament for our team with my playbook of dirty tricks, which I guess I did. I used to carry his belief around me like a torch. Lit up all the things I could do. Now I carry it like a combustion engine. He sounds great. He is. Oh, that's fun. I like the degree to which Dahl uses is, not was, uses the present, not the past. Sometimes, at least. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for giving a shit. That's fun. Alright, let's move on. You know, I haven't looked at outfit. Ooh, very fancy. These are great names. Full leather jacket, that's fun. Funeral chic, frontier medicine. Cult phase, med school, death MD. Roadblock. Gilded, Scrapper, Broadwave, and Ascender is locked. Huh. Let's move on. Get an actual mission in here. Resistance hideout, the next day. Just got word from command. We're hitting the Chapel of Civic Tongue tonight. The broadcast center of all state TV channels. All state TV channels go out from. It's their only way of getting the truth of the invasion out to the people who actually need to hear it. What changed? They've got a new team they think can penetrate heavy security there, so I hope you guys can play nice with others. What's our job? We're the distraction. Oh, come on. Hey, and I liked your strategy. You said the distraction should make them sweat. Did I mention it? Sand's actually very stupid and gives garbage advice? Take it as a compliment. After the close fist hit, the chapel are so scared of the four of us, we qualify as the brute force contingent. The other team are the precision instruments. Weird, I still don't like feeling complimented. You get used to it. Come on, we're gonna rendezvous on site. other team. Interesting. I have several ideas of who that might be. It'd be really funny if it were... Yeah. Uh-huh. Amazing. You have got to be fucking kidding. Hey, Zan. You've met? These are the fucking guys. These are literally the fucking guys we are here to stop. Huh. Well, you can kill each other after. We're in the lion's jaws now, so stay focused or we're doomed. You don't understand who these people are. You've hired the devil to fight a church full of demons. Sounds like the right tool for a job. Yeah, as much as I'm with you on that, you did make it sound super fucking cool. Even if it was my call, we don't change plans mid-mission. The team stand. This is doomed. Don't shit your robe, Zan. I'll lend you some reactor guys to save you when you choke. Zan looked back at Dahl. Please don't trust them with anything important. They're sending the broadcast. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, it's a little important. I don't know what your angle is here, Liv, but if you screw with this op, I will end you. The only time you've ever been a threat to me, Zan, was the last time you had my back. You're up against the big boys now, Kellen. Your little sparks aren't going to cut it. Let's see how it goes for the traffic cone. Already lost to me twice. Next time you undo my kills, Doc, you're going to find out if you can res yourself. Next time you try to smack Doc, you find out if you can fuck yourself. I thought we were working together. I just wish you good luck. I've got a regime's worth of enemies. I'll take all the friends I can get. Fire friends. Yay. Cool. Now the rest of us look like assholes. Well, listen, Dahl and Fire Guy don't have any beef. I don't even know what Fire Guy's deal is, other than that he's a fire guy. Like, this guy's a professional murderer who almost tried to murder 2 of our people. This guy's just kind of a dick. And this lady is, well, whatever she is, she's very, very dangerous. These 2, anyways. Great, we're done. We're done. We're done. Inside. Later. We've got reactor backup coming from the south. We're going to have a problem when you guys meet. I'm not going to compromise your op to settle a score, but do you think Liv Kennedy is going to play by your rules? You've got a long list of short lives. We'll keep an eye on her. Every one of us has the recording. If she doesn't upload, no shortage of subs. Killing every one of us would not be outside her playbook. I'll leave it at that. Then let's go. Hey, what the heck? Prevent reinforcements, destroy weapons caches. And then we have these reactor guys, who are, well, reactor guys. We have this chapel here. We have Invinci-Man. This is not an easy setup, is it? Okay. Right. Huh. Hey! And now the reactor guys can act. Very cool. And now he's out in the open. They're gonna kill each other. Okay. If I false prophet here... No, doesn't do anything. Alright. Predicted bolt doesn't work because these guys aren't going to move. That guy's going to get so many actions. Hi. Breach. Hold up. I have to swap. Right. There's no way to get to the chapel, is there? This is quite a interesting situation we found ourselves in. Yeah. Yeah. Huh. I assume the reactor guys are, like, legit. I can only hope they are. Oh, that's a window. Dink. Zan moves here. No, I have to be, If Zan moves here, I can shoot that guy, and I assume I get shot in return. No. Okay, exactly how does Slug of Justice? Anyone who attacks their allies, if they can see both the attacker and the victim. Alright, that makes sense. I get false prophet. Predictive bolt here. We go here. Charge here. And then we swap. I don't know if I need a swap. Oh, rewind. Doll needs to go here. Open the door. And then I can, like... I think it's probably fine. I think I'm fine with that. Can I time boost myself? I cannot. By sensor slam. Oh! I'm immune to that. That makes the sense. That did nothing. Okay, Zan could probably. That seems useless. All right. Got it. My brain is really tiny, right? Because it does 1 damage and 1 knockback, and I'm immune to damage and immune to knockback. That's really good. All right. I kind of don't want to take any damage. Okay. This is a really awkward spot to be. It wants me to prevent reinforcements. Well, killing reinforcements isn't preventing them, so. That one. Oh, I couldn't be seen. That's how that works. That's an extremely specific ability. All right. Right, what I did last time is I false profited. Got it. use the laptop, charge here. I have to choose between time boosting and false profiting. I choose the time boost. That didn't do anything. Is there anyone useful I can swap with? Yeah, that seems pretty useful. That's really funny. And then you can reactive bolt here. Sounds good. That did not work. Oh, that's really funny. Nope, none of that plan is good. Now is a great time for false profit. Ow. Ow, that was a bad idea. If I move here... Hold up, I can sensor slam to take out that guy. Wait, how much? What does that grenade do? A lot of stuff is gonna happen. I'm gonna charge here. Oh hey, I am covering my friend. I can time boost my buddy. That didn't really change the situation, but that seems kind of stupid. Wait, is that good? Yes, it is. All right. Hold up. What exactly can I do? Can I predictive bolt? And then swap it? Okay, yes and no. I'm kind of overthinking this, aren't I? Do I care about bar mash? Not really. I think we're actually kind of okay. Oh, everything's fine. Sounds good. See ya. And then I can just pop him. And then that's pretty funny. Yay, I got confidence for doll. Yay! Alright, I will see you in the next episode. Hopefully audio mixing is fixed. Bye-bye.